Hi guys, so today I'm doing my 17-week update and I'm really excited because we're getting very close to the gender reveal. I think I have a week and 3 days left for the ultrasound, and then the next day or the day after is going to be my gender party. So I'm very excited. Actually, I'm going to film this video and then my next video is going to be all the goodies that I got for the gender party and just ideas, you know. We got this to be the blue drink, you know, and I just have so many other things that I just want to show you guys if you're interested in doing a gender party of your own. And I didn't spend a lot of money and I'm just really excited to plan all this, have it done, and finally find out the sex of our baby. So counting down the days, a little bit over a week, and very excited for that. This week I feel great. I actually started, I know I told you guys in a previous video that I was having an infection, like a urinary tract infection, and the doctor said that's definitely normal and gave me antibiotics that are safe to take during pregnancy. I finished that treatment and I went back to my doctor's office for my next month update or visit, and he said I still had it. Actually, he didn't tell me. I did the test again, and this week I was actually, it was kind of painful. And I know I mentioned to you guys that it wasn't, I barely even felt I had an infection when the doctor did call me the first time telling me I had an infection and that I needed to pick up antibiotics from my pharmacy. But this time it was just so painful and I said, I know I have it again, and they hadn't called me back with the results. So I decided to call them and say, I'm just calling, you know, to get my results for the test that I had done last week. And they contacted me and said that I had, let me get the name because it's a long word. I don't know if any of you have had this before. I did some research and it's called beta hemolytic strep group B. Sorry if I totally messed that word up, but I'm guessing it's some sort of urinary tract infection, but a little bit worse. And the doctor put me on penicillin. So now I'm taking that, and that's actually 8 hours, every 8 hours I have to take it for 10 days. So it's really hard because I have to wake up at 3 in the morning and take it, and then it's just insane. But that's what's going on with that. But besides that, I feel great, and I actually, the second I started taking the antibiotics, the pain went away. So that's really good news. And I'm trying to drink even more water than I was originally drinking. I did start slacking a little bit because it's just so hard for me to drink water, but I'm going to try to keep drinking more water because I know that that will help with the infection. And besides that, the baby can hear things now. So he or she can hear door ringing or little dogs barking or anything like that, according to my What to Expect app. And what else? The baby can swallow now, and obviously still moving. And it does mention that you could start gaining weight now because normally the second trimester people don't seem to have any sickness. Therefore, if you were having a lot of sickness your first trimester, you weren't really gaining weight because you just keep throwing up everything that you ate. But I didn't really have that problem, so I've been kind of gaining regular weight. I'm thinking. I think the first trimester your recommended weight gain is from 4 to 6 pounds, and I gained 6 pounds. And now I haven't gone back to the doctor, so I don't know how much weight I've gained at the second trimester. But oh, it also says your baby's eyes are making side movements, like from side to side, and they can even perceive light, which is insane because you think they're inside a human body. How can they see light? It's just insane. It truly is a little miracle. And it could start sucking. Maybe that's when they start sucking their thumb. I definitely sucked my thumb till very late, from being in the belly to I think even 3rd grade. It was terrible, and I hope my baby doesn't suck his or her thumb, but we'll see. What else? It says, within the next week or so, the pads on the baby's fingertips and toes will become adorned with completely individual swirls. So I'm guessing the baby can get fingerprints already. So that's just insane. And it's very big. I mean, the image it gives us of the baby, look at the baby now. That's just insane. So this is how the baby is at 17 weeks. And it's just so big. It also says it's the size of a sweet potato or your hand. So from here to here, which that's a big baby. And my belly has definitely popped. At the end of the video, I'll show you guys my belly. And I think that now if somebody sees me, they can actually say she's definitely pregnant. But again, at work, they still don't know. So, and for all those who are wondering why I still haven't said anything at work, I mentioned when I first got pregnant that I was gonna wait till I was 3 months to tell anybody at work. And I remember even seeing vlogs of people that were, you know, 4 weeks pregnant and making videos, and I was like, why are they making videos? What if somebody catches them at work? Saying they didn't want to tell anybody at work yet. But the chances, I mean, everybody I work with is very, let me rephrase this, is a little bit older than I am, and I don't think they'd be interested in seeing any pregnancy videos. So I think the chances of me getting caught doing these videos are very slim, and if I do, I mean, it happens. You know, everything happens for a reason, so it's not a big deal. But I'm waiting because at first I was waiting for a new title within my department because I've been working on a new project for this entire year, really. It's going to be 8 months now. And they were going to give me a new title for that, but it was still in process. It still needed to be approved by the VP, and then approved by my director, and then approved by compensation. So all these processes, it definitely was delayed. I feel like a lot of people put it in the back of their to-do list and it never really got done. But it was finally going through now, and I really didn't know if there was any financial compensation that I was going to be involved with that, because like I said, it was within the same department. It's just from one position to another, and I was actually still doing my last position as well. So I didn't think they were going to offer me any type of compensation, and I just wanted to keep the pregnancy a secret until, not a secret really, but I just didn't want to reveal it yet until I got the title and they honestly told me that I was gonna receive a promotion or not, financial promotion or not. And I just didn't want the pregnancy to change their thoughts on that. I figured that, maybe it's just me, but I just personally thought if I tell them I'm pregnant, they're gonna say she needs the job regardless. We're not gonna give her any raise because she's gonna stay no matter what. So that might be my crazy little brain, but that's why I did it. And thankfully I did that because I was then approached by another department, somebody in another department, that they were thinking of opening a position in their department and wanted me to apply for it. At that point I wasn't interested in it. This was months back, and I really wasn't interested in it because the title and just the things that were within the job description I felt were not challenging enough for me, and I wasn't interested in it at all. But they recently approached me again, and they changed the title and made it a little bit more challenging. And so now I am interested in the position, and I applied for it on Friday, last Friday. Actually, no, I applied for it not last Friday, but the Friday before that. But for some reason, there was a glitch in the system and nobody saw it. In my company, when you apply for a position within the same company, they send an email to your manager or director, whoever you report to, letting them know that you're applying to another company, another department. And that email didn't go through. Before I applied, I went up to my manager and my director and let them know that I was thinking of applying to that position. And just so it wouldn't be a surprise, you know, it's a really good thing to do. And sorry if I'm boring anybody with all this information, but I just really want to have this all documented when it happened and all that. And then basically, to say long story short, the application finally went through on Thursday, the Thursday afterwards, because there was a glitch in the system, so they finally pushed it through. Thursday they called me that same day to have an interview the next day, and the next day I had 3 interviews. It was 3 hours long. I did it with the person who I would be reporting to, then the manager of that department, and then the VP of the department. And that same day I received an offer, and I'm still in the process of negotiating it, but I just feel that everything happens for a reason, and I'm glad that I hadn't disclosed my information, my situation yet, because I don't feel this opportunity would have been given to me, and it's really unfair. And if there's any of you out there who work and are pregnant, I just want to know how you feel, because I kind of feel guilty about this whole thing. I know it's natural and I know it's life, but I kind of feel like the work environments, obviously they understand, and my company is a big company, they'll give me maternity leave and all that, but I feel like especially going into a new department, they're gonna, I don't know how I'm gonna tell them, you know. Or like I said, I still haven't accepted the job. I am negotiating the salary at this point, but I just feel like I have no idea when the right time would be to say, and by the way, I'm pregnant. So it's terrible, but I'm glad that I waited, and I'm happy that I waited this long. So that's about it. But I'm dying to already say it, because I'm starting to show and have limited items that I can wear to work that isn't showing. And I've had 2 people already come up to me saying, "Are you pregnant?" And it was terrible, but I guess I'm showing now. So I've told them yes, but to keep it please a secret, and they've understood that that's something that they need to respect, and that when I'm ready that they'll tell me. And actually one of them is a mom herself, and she said that she was 6 months pregnant and she still didn't tell anybody, because she's a very, very skinny person. But I guess, I don't know how she hid that, but I mean, I'm almost there. I'm 4.5 months or something like that, so it's close, and I'm still trying to hide it at work, so it's complicated. But this is gonna be super long. How many minutes am I going already? But basically that's about it. That's my update with work, with how I feel great. I've been eating things that I wasn't able to eat in the past few months, and I feel amazing. What was I gonna show you? Oh, I was gonna show you, oh no, I already said it. Penicillin is what I'm taking, and my prenatal vitamins. So that's all I'm taking. And I'll just show you my belly now. Am I craving anything different? I'm craving cookies. It's terrible stuff. I see videos and everybody's telling me, oh, I'm craving oatmeal and fruits and all these things, lettuce. That's so great. So I'll just show you my belly now, and that's about it. And I think my husband just got home. Yay, maybe not. Okay, so I'll show my belly. Okay, so here's the belly. It's definitely popped out at 17 weeks, and I think I can't really hide it. So when I go to work, I don't wear things like that, because this is kind of tight here, so it'll kind of show this. But I'll wear just looser things, so you can't really tell unless I try to show it. So that's it from that side. This is the belly from the other side. On the front. And this is the actual belly. That's the belly. On the front. And from the side. So I feel like if you see me in the street and you don't know me, you can possibly think I'm pregnant or just ate a lot. I don't know. So that's the belly, and these pants are actually just those workout pants that fold over, but they feel so much better just pulled up and just tight there. And I got them at Forever 21 for like $9.80 or something. I got them before I was pregnant, but it just feels so good because it just holds my belly, and it's good. So there it is.